I'm Swamudi. I'm going to present a brief bio sketch of Dr. Avneet Singh Chauhan. Dr. Avneet Singh Chauhan, born 1979, a critic, bilingual poet, translator, editor, teaches English and communication skill at SRM University, Sonipat, Haryana. Formerly, he taught at IFM University and TM University, Muradabad. His areas of academic and research interests including British area, literature, Indian English literature, communication skills and contemporary Hindi poetry and criticism. His significant publications include Swami Vivekanand and Shakespeare. Select speeches, William Shakespeare, King Lear. A critical study, speeches of Swami Vivekanand and Subhash Chandra Bose. A comparative study, functional skill in English language, literature, writing skills besides Harivansh Rai Bachchan, Yuva Geetkar Samman 2014. For his Hindi poetry collection, Tukda Kagaz Ka. He got many awards including Antarrashtriya Kavita Ghosh Samman 2011 from www.kavitagosh.org. Book of the Year Award 2011 from the Think Club, www.thinkclub.com. Michigan, USA, the Best Poet of the Year Award 2013. Rajasthan, Patrika, Rajasthan. Presently, he writes an International Journal of Higher Education and Research, www.igher.com. A reputed Hindi magazine, Sahitya Sameer Darpan, and two web magazine, Purvabhas, www.purvabhas.in, and Bhasharantar, www.bhasharantar.org. His deep interest in translation prompted him to translate William Shakespeare's King Lear and some poems of Australian poet Paddy Martin from English into Hindi. Thanks, and on behalf of all students, welcome Dr. Avneet Singh Chauhan and humbly request him to come to the dais to express his views and lessons.
Respected dais, worthy colleagues, friends and dear students. I am very happy to come here, and when I listened the words of Dr. Arora ji and the words of some students here, I am very much surprised to know about the poem in detail. But there are some things which should be explored here. First thing, I want to discuss about the title, 2 minute silence. This 2 minute silence, how it come into existence, let us see. There was World War I and the time was 1918, and there is a place, Cape Town in South Africa. There was a battle going on. A battle was going on there, and in that place, they started to remember the people who lost their lives, and they started this tradition of 2 minute silence. Now we have one thing we have in our mind, that silence is also related to our spiritual practice. When we want to go within, we practice silence, we observe or we keep silence to go within, to find out the internal realms or the spiritual realms of our life or our body. That is also one thing, and for which we practice Mauni Amavas. We have a tradition of Mauni Amavas with us. Second thing is that there was also one tradition, there is also one tradition in Christianity related to silence. And there is a hymn that is bhajan in Christianity, and that begins with let all mortal flesh keep silence. And this bhajan or hymn was started in 275 AD. 275 AD, and that time it was started in Christianity to remember the blessings of Jesus Christ. Second thing. Third thing is that there is also a tradition of mourn of silence in our society. We can remember here the words of Dhumil. एक आदमी रोटी बना रहा था, बेल रहा था, एक आदमी रोटी बेल रहा था, दूसरा आदमी रोटी सेक रहा था, और एक तीसरा आदमी भी था जो न रोटी बेल रहा था न रोटी सेक रहा था। वो आदमी कौन था? हमारे देश की संसद मौन है। वो आदमी कौन है? हमारे देश की संसद मौन है। That is also a kind of mourn or silence we practice in our society. But when we think about 2-minute silence, it has some different meanings. 2 minute here means there is also one line at the end of the poem. Someone whispered in my ear, can't we do with 1 minute? What is 1 minute? 1 minute, 2 minute is 2 minute silence is greater than 1 minute. We believe in duality. We believe in duality of the things. How? We believe if we have light, we have darkness. We have day, we have night. In the same manner, we believe in the duality of the things. If we are man, then there are women too. Okay. So the poem 2 is greater than 1. So the poem focuses on the duality, as well as it gives the wide impression, or we can say that the grand impression about the time. One thing. Second thing is that when we think about the call of some people for 2 minutes, for the observance of 2 minutes silence, then we also notice this thing. How? When we say, we read the poem, Sisters and Brothers of India, Sisters and Brothers too. Second, Mothers and Fathers too. Ladies and Gentlemen too. And then we find Friends and Me, that means the poet, again 2 people are there. So 2 stands for the totality of the society, and this is also important for us. First thing. Second thing is that is very important related to the last line that says, can't we do with 1 minute? 1 minute, that means he whispers, the person, that is someone, and he whispers, can't we do this with 1 minute? And the whispering says that he doesn't have courage, he doesn't have moral courage, and he can't do this thing openly or loudly. One thing. So 1 minute silence is not sustained by the poet. That's why it is sarcastically given in the poem at the end of the poem. Next, 2 minute silence. Now, one thing also important for 2 minute silence, that when we go deep, when we think about ourselves, when we go within, then we find ourselves that silence is very important for us. When we go deep or we go within, then we detach ourselves from the rest of the society. We think about ourselves only. But when we think about 2 minute silence, that means we are thinking about the society, we are attached with the society. So this title also indicates the relation with the society, not about the individuality, it thinks about the totality of the society. Now let us see one thing also important related to the title of this poem, that is there is also one album that is perhaps unfinished music. In that album, this title is used, or we can say that one lyric is used under this title. Okay, so it was launched in perhaps in 1998. Second thing is that there is also one album in which the 1 minute silence song is sung by a lyricist, or we can singer, we can say that. So there is the popularity of 1 minute silence as well as 2 minute silence. And when I told about the incident, how it happened in the society, or we can say that Cape Town, it started in Cape Town. 2 minute silence practice was started in Cape Town. It was really started in Cape Town with 3 minute silence. 3 minute silence was the practice observed or started in Cape Town. First minute was given for those, or they observed silence for the first minute for those who came alive after the battle. Second minute they observe the silence for those who are fallen or who are dead. And for the third minute they remember, or they keep silence, they keep themselves silent for the time being. And then a bugler was played, and then they dismiss their congregation. That was the practice. Now 3 minutes was the time was deducted, and 2 minutes practice is now in the book. These are the points related to the title. Since I was extremely busy, and Dr. Arora sir knows it well, that I was extremely busy, so I prepared the poem only in the morning today, when I came back from the university. Now let us see the poem. Sisters and brothers of India. This sisters and brothers, this phrase, we can say that these three words are very popular in India. Because when Swami Vivekananda went to Chicago to attend the Parliament of Religion, World Parliament of Religion, he addressed the congregation, he addressed the audience with these three words, sisters and brothers. And is the conjunction here, two words, sisters and brothers. Okay, so and this is also the practice in our society, and we can see that Narendra Modi, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, always use these two words, sisters and brothers. And in this way he starts his speech. Let us observe 2 minute silence on the uprooted microphone, on the broken chair in the parliament, on the torn pages of the constitution. Now let us see, uprooted microphone. I am not interested to tell those things which are already discussed in the hall or in the assembly. Microphone. Microphone is phone is sound. Microphone stands for sound. Sound means voice. That means the speech. Now the speech is broken. There is no reliability about the speech. Nobody can say that this speech is perfect. Whatever you say, the next moment you forget what you have said and you start doing those things which are already denied or criticized by you yourself. Okay, so we are not, you here means all the people, we, you here means we. So microphone here, microphone stands for the voice of the nation. Now the voice of the nation is not perfect. Whosoever is speaking, whosoever is writing, is not writing in the same manner he is practicing it in his or her life. First thing. Second thing is that the broken chair in the parliament. Chair means the representatives of India. They sit in the parliament, in the chairs. Okay. Now they are not representing the people of the nation properly. They only think about themselves. That is the problem today. Now why the broken chairs are broken? Why they are broken now? Because they have not fulfilling their duties properly. That is the problem. Now, when we come to the torn pages of the Constitution, it is the thing related to our system. Constitution is related to the principles of the nation, and they are not followed, they are not practiced in our life. Next, mothers and fathers of India. Let us observe 2 minutes silence on your death, on the death of your fear and difference to your vows and values. Now, one thing that strikes me very much, the word fear. On the death of your fear. Now, there is a sentence in Ramayana, Bhaya bin hot na preet. That fear is required for enemies, not for our relatives or near or dear ones. So this fear strikes me because in Hindi we have a word that is lihaz. Fear stands for lihaz. I think that. Now difference here means respect to your vows and values. Now one thing I want to tell you that is very important. When you say that value system, the poet is telling about, the poet is asking us or telling about the loss of faith, loss of value in the society. And he invites mothers, he calls mothers and fathers of India. Now the mother as well as the father is also, or the father is also responsible for his own deeds. For that thing we are getting in return from our sons. So they are also responsible for that. Not only the sons, you can say that there is the need of filial relations, there is the need of proper bonding between mother and between son and parents, daughter and parents. So the mothers and fathers here, they also require to show the path of their sons and daughters properly. That is also very important. Next point, ladies and gentlemen of India, let us observe 2 minutes silence on the death of Dhoti and Pagadi. Now, who are ladies and gentlemen? The question is, who are ladies and gentlemen? They are those people who have adopted the Western culture, and they are asked by the poet or invited by the poet to observe 2 minutes silence. Now, there is a sentence in a novel by Arun Joshi, The Strange Case of Billy Biswas, and there is a pahad, Kala Pahad in that novel. He says, when Kala Pahad calls you, you have to come back to it. What is that? When Kala Pahad calls you, you have to come back to it. That means when nature calls you, you have to give response. When nature calls you, you have to give response. Now, when the poet calls these ladies and gentlemen to observe 2 minutes silence, do they respond to the poet? Now the question is this. First thing. Second thing is that Dhoti and Pagadi. On the death of Dhoti and Pagadi. Now, when we go through the 4th stanza of the poem, I am also telling about the other states of the poem. So, please don't mind. It's a good thing. Now, when we go through the 4th stanza of the poem, and we find that on this great grand culture, on this glorious century, on its great council, that means the poet is not satisfied with the present scenario of the world or India. Now, he says that in the 3rd stanza, on the let us observe 2 minutes silence on the death of Dhoti and Pagadi. That means he wants to set up or build the old value system. Now there is a change in the society. We have to accept the change in the society. How much or to what level we can accept, it is a matter of thinking, we can say that. But there is a change in the society, and let us accept the change of the society. That is also important. But what I think as a poet, he wrote these two words, Dhoti and Pagadi, only to show that we must respect our cultural values of India. We should not forget those values. If we want to change ourselves, we want to go with the present trend of the society, we must remember 2-minute silence. That is also the Remembrance Day. And we must have a strong bonding with us, with the people of us. Next, fourth stanza is there. Friends, stand with me to observe 2-minute silence. Stand with me. Now, in the beginning, the poet calls sisters and brothers, mothers and fathers, ladies and gentlemen for the observance of 2-minute silence. But here he also involves himself with the same practice. So this is good. The poet doesn't separate himself from the rest of the society. He doesn't cut off himself from the rest of the society. He wants to do all these things himself, as well as he suggests the people of the society to do these things for the betterment of the present society. Then let us observe 2-minute silence on the shrinking space, shrinking sun, stinking water of the sacred rivers, sleeping birds, falling leaves, watermelon being sliced for quelling peasants. Now, we can see here, when we talk about the space, this is also the space in our heart. कहते हैं ना कि हृदय में जगह हो तो फिर जगह की कोई कमी नहीं. There is no lack of space on the earth. If we have space in our heart, we can give space to the fellow travelers or fellow beings. Second thing is that shrinking sun, stinking water of the sacred river. When Dr. Arora sir was talking about river, one idea came in my mind. That is, river represents life, and it is also stinking. We don't have joy, we don't have happiness, we don't have peace. That's why the life is also stinking. It is also in danger, in peril. Not only the river is in danger, but also we are also in danger because we have lost our peace, we have lost our joy, we have lost our delight. One thing. So this is symbolical, and he tells us, the poet tells us about the beauty of life, how we can preserve the beauty of life, how we can maintain the beauty of our life. Then there is also one word, watermelon. Now, one thing I noticed when he talks about birds, he talks about rivers, he talks about water, sun, space. These are non-human entities. In the beginning, he told about the things related to human beings. In this stanza, he tells about non-human entities. He is also concerned with the non-human entities of this universe. Then watermelon. There is a word watermelon. Now watermelon is being sliced, or it is sliced already, we can say that. Now there is also one proverb in Hindi language. When we are angry, we say, तरबूज जो है फोड़ दूंगा. कहते हैं ना, this is the head, this is the watermelon. That means the head has the biggest possibility to build anything, biggest possibility to destroy anything in the world. So this is sliced. Sliced here means this is broken. The thoughts are broken. The the thinking process, the positive thinking process is broken. So that is also flat. Since the earth is flat, he told about, the Arora sir told about that idea, so I should introduce new idea. That's why I told this idea. Then a few things I would also like to share with you. Now, one thing I want to tell you that the poet seeks the countrymen to act collectively. He wants we should have all the people of the society, all the people of India should act collectively and they should observe 2 minutes silence. Why? The question is why should we observe 2 minutes silence? Because it is the thinking process. Through the thinking process, we can create something, we can develop something in our society, and if we are able to think properly, then we can build a new India, a happy India, a happy home to all the people of the country as well as of the office. First thing. Second thing is that the poet, when the poet calls the people of India to observe 2 minutes silence, it is not only the thinking, he does not invite the people for thinking, but also he wants to act. He wants all the people to act accordingly. And these are the points related to the poem. And one thing I would also like to tell you that this is very important for us as learners or intellectuals that a young poet of Indian English literature is introduced in the university, and it is good news for us because it is out of the way of the society. Because most of the time those people are prescribed in the syllabus, or those poems are prescribed in the syllabus, which are either they are no more, those people who are no more, or they are big personalities or aged people of the society, aged literature. So it is a good news for us, and I congratulate Dr. Sudhir Kumar Arora, Dr. Bala Saxena ji, and the whole department, English department, to invite me here for this discourse. I am not an intellectual, I am a simple countryman or citizen of this country. As a citizen of this country, I addressed you or I spoke before you whatever I thought about this poem. So it may be one aspect about the poem, but when you would study the poem, you would have several other aspects of the. Thank you very much.